construction workers accidentally unearthed a strange coffin. Sadly, some didn't even see Barnabas clearly before being sent away to the northwest. In the end, none were spared. Barnabas arrived at a bustling modern night market, feeling lost and unfamiliar with the young people's attire. Watching others enjoy the food, he felt no appetite, but he still remembered the way home. He quickly returned to the Collins estate, once lively and prosperous, but now completely changed. Barnabas slowly walked into the villa, savoring every corner of his memories. In the living room, he met a little girl reading a book, and a little boy beside her was surprised to find that this stranger looked exactly like the portrait of an ancestor on the wall. Barnabas greeted the children kindly. At that moment, their mother suddenly appeared. It turned out that this woman was the current heir of the Collins estate, named Elizabeth. Barnabas wanted to prove that he was their ancestor and once the owner of the estate. She used a cane as a key to twist a mechanism on the floor, and unexpectedly, the wall of the fireplace slowly opened, revealing a secret room. Barnabas then led Elizabeth inside, where countless rare antiques were stored. Elizabeth finally believed his identity and agreed to let Barnabas continue living in the estate, but the condition was that Barnabas could not tell anyone else about the secret room. Next morning, Elizabeth introduced Barnabas to other members of the estate. When Xiao Mei appeared, Barnabas's calm heart raced again because Xiao Mei looked so much like his former love, Dame. Meanwhile, the former witch, Hua Ji, was now driving a sports car around town. After dismantling the Barnabas family, she took over their original business and became a wealthy and respected socialite in the town. It wasn't long before Hua Ji heard about the strange coffin breaking open. She went to the place where Barnabas was sealed years ago, finding corpses everywhere, but Barnabas was nowhere to be found. She hurried to the Collins estate and, unsurprisingly, saw the man she both loved and hated. "Hello, Barnabas," she said. "Barnabas?" Suppressing his anger, questioned Hua Ji about why she did that to him 50 years ago. Unexpectedly, Hua Ji smiled coldly and kissed Barnabas, leaving him speechless, yet saying everything. After a moment of tenderness, Barnabas regained his composure and remembered to make Hua Ji pay. But Hua Ji casually waved her hand, lifting the curtain, and Barnabas was burned by the sunlight, screaming and rushing to the shadows. Seeing that he hadn't let go of past grudges, Hua Ji left. From that moment, Barnabas vowed to reclaim what belonged to his family from Hua Ji. First, she reopened the previous fish market, processing the surplus capacity further. She reached an agreement with the most influential captain in town, ensuring that the fishermen he led supplied only to her. All of Barnabas's expansion moves were slowly noticed by the witch Hua Jie. Initially, she didn't care, but soon their market share dropped by 5%. Major shareholders demanded Hua Jai take action against Barnabas. After the meeting, Hua Jai negotiated with Barnabas, offering a huge check of 50 cents, hoping Barnabas would stop expanding. But Barnabas didn't care about the money. Seeing his disinterest, Hua Ji had to change her strategy. As for what strategy, I think you all understand. After several provocations, Barnabas still fell under Hua Ji's charm. 3 seconds later, everything returned to calm. Do you think Barnabas just submitted to Hua Jie? Of course not, because his greatest love was always Dami. However, he slowly started to like Xiao Mei, who resembled Dami. The two were deeply in love, but Barnabas never dared to reveal his identity as a vampire, which troubled him greatly. Just then, Dr. Quihua falsely claimed she could use human blood to purify his vampire body, allowing him to become a normal human soon. To be with Xiao Mei forever, Barnabas believed her without hesitation. But in reality, Quihua had her own ulterior motive, which was to inject Barnabas's vampire blood into herself to achieve immortality. When Barnabas discovered Quihua's deception, he went completely mad.